Welcome to Practice Easy English. 30 advanced verbs for fluent English speaking. Related to fetching, bringing, or obtaining. Fetch. To go and bring back something or someone. Example: could you fetch me a glass of water, please? Retrieve. To get or bring something back from where it was left. Example: can you retrieve my keys from the car? I left them on the seat. Procure. To obtain something with effort. Example: we need to procure the best materials for this project. Deliver. To bring or hand over something to someone. Example: will you deliver the package to her house, or should I do it? Garner. To gather or collect something. Example: her speech garnered a lot of praise from the audience. Acquire. To gain, obtain, or purchase something. Example: he recently acquired a rare painting for his collection. Related to perception or understanding. Perceive. To become aware of something through the senses. Example: I could perceive a hint of sarcasm in his tone. Grasp. To understand something completely. Example: do you grasp the concept of relativity, or should I explain further? Comprehend. To understand or grasp mentally. Example: I couldn't comprehend the instructions, they were too confusing. Recognize. To identify something or someone. Example: I didn't recognize her at first with her new hairstyle. Realize. To become fully aware of something. Example: I didn't realize how late it was until I looked at the clock. Related to falling under influence or being affected. Submit to. To accept authority, control, or demands, often reluctantly or unwillingly. Example: he had no choice but to submit to their demands. Yield to. To stop resisting or allow someone or something to take precedence or control. Example: she eventually yielded to her friend's persistent requests for help. Give in. To stop resisting or fighting. Example: after hours of arguing, I decided to give in and agree with her. Capitulate. To surrender, often after resisting. Example: the enemy eventually capitulated after weeks of fighting. Bow to reluctantly accept or agree to demands, pressure, or authority. Example: the company bowed to customer complaints and changed its refund policy. Related to planning or scheming. Devise. To plan or invent something. Example: we need to devise a strategy to win the game. Scheme. To make a secret or devious plan. Example: they were scheming to take over the company. Orchestrate. To carefully arrange or plan something. Example: the event was beautifully orchestrated by the organizers. Engineer. To skillfully design or plan something. Example: he engineered a solution to the complex problem. Plot. To secretly plan something, often harmful. Example: the villains were plotting to rob the bank. Related to irritating or provoking. Annoy. To make someone fairly angry or impatient. Example: stop tapping your pen, it's starting to annoy me. Aggravate. To make a situation or feeling worse. Example: scratching your rash will only aggravate it further. Infuriate. To make someone extremely angry. Example: he infuriated his neighbors by playing loud music late at night. Irritate. To make someone annoyed or slightly angry. Example: his loud chewing really irritates me. Provoke. To cause a reaction, often anger. Example: why are you trying to provoke him? He's already upset. Related to encouraging or persuading. Persuade. To convince someone to do something. Example, I managed to persuade her to join us on the trip. Coax. To gently persuade someone. Example, they coaxed her to share the secret. Influence. To affect someone's decisions or actions. Example, his speech really influenced my perspective on the issue. Convince. To make someone believe or agree to something. Example, she convinced me to try the new restaurant in town.